Hare Krishna. Krishna, se ste vaglih približeni. Hare Krishna. Te zadnjega malo zmanjšal. Te zadnjega malo zmanjšal, ne?
Ej, to pa ti dva kabla.
Dej, tam je ostane samo en kabel.
Kje je to dal, to vem,
kabel ne stoja. En kabel ne stoja. Tukaj je prostor za pevce, za tiste, ki igrajo. Ne. Tukaj je prostor za tiste, ki čuvajo. Tukaj potem začne piskati. Čakaj, no. Ne, pa jaz zdaj ne muče, ker nimam. Ti bi naj. A si ti ljubil? Na Messenger. Jaz sem to gledal. Ne, Ana. Začali priznam. Ja. Vidiš. Kako bolj si se nekaj. Ana, gre za jok. Ana, ki ga loči, da nam je Ana. Ana, dojci. Zavrati, tako je leto. Jaz nekaj se školo nisem. Ej, ti dam uno. Miša, da ide, to dela.
Miša.
Čak, to dela.
Ne, za zvočnik.
Čak, da imam še tam. Tam imam kontakt na mici.
Ne, ja. Tega tam malga.
Ja, ja.
Danke schön,
c'est cool. Also de palácio não sei se não passa em local que dá bacana, é bom saber.
धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणः त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणः भरो लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणं श्री चैतन्य कृपापरं लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं लोकानां हितकारिणां त्रिभुवने मन्नं करुणाकरं राधा कृष्ण राधा कृष्ण पदारविन्दौ मदनामृतौ राधा कृष्ण पदारविन्दौ मदना नन्देन मत्कालिकं वन्दे रूप सनातनं रघुयुगौ
devo stare.
Dopo bere culo. Adesso metti guarda un litro. Muoio anni dai loro. Là è uno stato.
पतले कारिंदी मनीषा वो संतापिते संतापिते सर्वतो व्रजपुरे खेदई विमुफलौ वन्दे संतापिते सर्वतो प्रजपुते खेदई महाविभुफलौ वन्दे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ बालकौ कृष्ण कीर्तन गान प्रेमामृता वीर वीर जनप्रिय प्रियकरौ हिमांशरौ पूजितौ श्री चैतन्य कृपाभरौ वन्दे रूप सनातनं
Prosim? Reda si. Kaj točno? A mogoče lahko prav pa da tišeš, da ne bomo želi to delati. Om Ajnanatimirannasya Yananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्यादिशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तवतार भक्तज्ञं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् एतन्निर्विद्यमानानाम् इच्छतमकुतो वयं योगिनां नृपनिर्णीतं हरेर्नामनुकीर्तनम् ऋणादपि सुनिचेन करोरिवा सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेना कीर्तनीय सदा हरिः हरेर्नाम 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 एव केवलम् कलो नास्ति एव नास्ति एव नास्ति गतिरन्यथा कलेर्दशानिधेरर्जन् अस्ति ह्यको महं गुणः कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य मुक्तसङ्गपरं व्रजे मन्त्रतस्तन्त्रतश्छिद्रम् देशकलर्हवस्तुतः सर्वकरोति निश्चिद्रम् अनुसङ्कीर्तनं तव पञ्चकल्पातरोभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः Še enkrat tale, zdaj Sašo pride še rekel, da igram ridango. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Déjale gracias. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ter coragem, não. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. श्री पंचतत्व की जय, श्री गौर निताय की जय, कृष्ण बलराम की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे। Jaya Jaya Gaurachande Arati Koshobha Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaurachande Arati Koshobha Janavita Tavani Jagamanoloma Janavita Tavani Jagamanoloma Jagini Tai Bamigadadhara Nikate Advaita Shri Pasachhatradhara Masi Akshe Orachan Ratna Singha Sane Arati Kore Na Brahma Adirevagare Narahari Adikore Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gosharigaya Bhaje Karata Madhura Mridanga Bhaje Paramarasa Shanga Bhaje Ganta Bhaje বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে মাধুর 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 বাজে শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে মাধুর 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 বাজে শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে মাধুর 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 বাজে কোটি চন্দ্র জিনে মদন উজ্জ্বলা গলা দেশে বানামালা করে জলামালা প্রেমে গাদা গাদা বাকাতে বিনোদা দেখে তোরার সম্পাদা jaya jaya Gaura Chande Arati ko shobha jaya jaya Gaura Chande Arati ko shobha tatavane jagamanoloma gaurangera roti shobha jagajanamanoloma shobha jag janamano loba gaurangera roti shobha jag janamano loba jag janamano loba श्री पंच तत्व की जय, गौर निताय की जय, कृष्ण बलराम की जय, जन्माष्टमी आदिवास महोत्सव की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 So we'll read the summary of the second chapter of the 10th canto, Prayers by the Demigods for Lord Krishna in the Womb. As described in this chapter, when the Supreme Personality of Godhead entered the womb of Devaki to kill Kamsa, all the demigods understood that the Lord was living within Devaki's womb, and therefore in veneration they offered him the Garbha-stuti prayers. Kamsa, under the protection of his father-in-law, Jarasandha, and with the help of his demoniac friends like Pralamba, Baka, Chanura, Trinavarta, Agasura, Mustika, Bana, and Bhaumasura, began oppressing the members of the Yadu dynasty. Therefore, the members of the Yadu dynasty left their homes and sought shelter in such states as Kuru, Panchala, Kekeya, Salva, and Vidarbha. Only some of them stayed with Kamsa as nominal friends. After Kamsa killed the Satgarbhas, the 6 sons of Devaki, one after another, Anantadev entered Devaki's womb and was transferred to the womb of Rohini by the manipulation of Yogamaya, who was following the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord himself, who was soon to appear as the 8th son of Devaki, ordered Yogamaya to take birth from the womb of Yasoda Devi. Because Krishna and his potency Yogamaya appeared simultaneously as brother and sister, the world is full of Vaishnavas and Shaktas, and there's certainly some rivalry between them. Vaishnavas worship the Supreme Lord, whereas Shaktas, according to their desires, worship Yogamaya in forms like Durga, Bhadrakali, and Chandika. Following the orders of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yogamaya transferred Baladev, Sankarsan, the 7th child of Devaki, from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. Because Sankarsan appears in order to increase love of Krishna, he is known as Ram. One may take auspicious strengths from him to become a devotee of the Lord, and therefore he is also known as Balabhadra. After Yogamaya transferred the 7th child of Devaki to the womb of Rohini, the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared within the heart of Vasudeva and transferred himself into the heart of Devaki. Because the Lord was present in her heart, Devaki, as her pregnancy continued, appeared effulgent. Upon seeing this effulgent, Kamsa was full of anxiety, but he could not harm Devaki because of their family relationship. Thus he began indirectly thinking of Krishna and became fully Krishna conscious. Meanwhile, because of the Lord's presence within the womb of Devaki, all the demigods came to offer the Lord their prayers. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, they said, is eternally the absolute truth. The spiritual soul is more important than the gross body, and the supersoul, Paramatma, is still more important than the soul. The Supreme Godhead is absolutely independent, and his incarnations are transcendental. The prayers of the demigods glorify and exalt devotees, and explain the fate of persons who superficially consider themselves liberated from the conditions of material life. A devotee is always safe. When a devotee fully surrenders at the lotus feet of the Lord, he is completely liberated from the fear of material existence. By explaining why the Supreme Personality of Godhead descends, the prayers of the demigods clearly confirm the statement in Bhagavad Gita 4.7, Yada yada hi dharmasya, glani bhavati bharata, abhyutanam dharmasya, tadatmanam sirjamiyam. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in a religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Om Jnanatimanandasya Yadannana Salakya Shakshuram Militam Yana Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurum Sri Yuttapada Kamalam Sri Gurum Vaisnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radhakanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visavani Sutade Pranami Hari Priye Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Krishna appeared in the pure mind of Vasudeva, a mind that is known as Visuddhasattva. A mind situated in transcendental goodness. And from that state of pure goodness, there the Supreme Lord could enter into that consciousness, and then was transferred from the consciousness of Vasudeva to the consciousness of Devaki, or from the heart of Vasudeva to the heart of Devaki. And it was in that way that the Supreme Lord was conceived. That state of pure consciousness, that state of being completely dedicated to whatever Krishna desires, that state of having no personal agenda, that is the state of the pure devotee. And Vasudeva was such a personality. Both Vasudeva and Devaki had performed austerity in their previous life. And it was because of this austerity that the Supreme Lord had agreed to appear as their son. When he did so, it was totally bewildering, because he appeared clearly as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He appeared with 4 arms, helmet, full dress, and ornaments, and so on. And so Vasudeva offered prayers and was deeply moved that actually the Supreme Lord appeared. Devaki, she offered prayers, but her prayers were, please now, change this form and take the form of an ordinary child, so that at least Kamsa will not immediately understand that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because otherwise he might kill you. So in this way, Devaki was not able to fully understand the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and yet she did understand who he was. But due to motherly affection, she was not exactly acting in a reasonable manner. Then upon her request, Krishna took the son of a child. And of course, then Vasudeva, he quickly took the child. And somehow or other, they had been chained. They had been chained to the wall, but the chains came loose. And everyone in the palace was sleeping. So Vasudeva managed to get out of the building. And he came to the Yamuna. And there had been a rain, and the Yamuna was very large, and it looked impossible to cross. But then Vasudeva saw a jackal walking across, and he followed that path of the jackal. And in this way, he carried Krishna across the Yamuna. As he came to Vrindavan, then Yasoda had just given birth, and it is said she'd given birth to a girl, and Vasudeva exchanged the children and took the girl and went back to Mathura. Some acharyas have said that if Vasudeva was in pure goodness and so transcendental, then how could he just sacrifice that girl, right? Drop Krishna off in Vrindavan and take the girl and give the girl to Kamsa. How could he do it? That question is raised. But it is said that he did it not because he was under the modes of material nature, but he did it because of great attachment to Krishna. And due to that attachment to Krishna, he didn't think properly. So it never crossed his mind that he's putting the girl in trouble. He was so much thinking about saving Krishna that was all he could think of, and everything else was just not there. So his brain didn't work like that of an ordinary person. Anyway, somehow or other, Krishna then was saved, and Krishna continued to grow up in Vrindavan and perform pastimes in Vrindavan. And of course, these were simply the pastimes of the spiritual world. Krishna descends to this planet, and Krishna is showing his eternal pastimes of the spiritual sky. There's no question of taking birth. There's no question of a beginning of these pastimes, because these pastimes are going on eternally. So in this way, Krishna's opulence is there. There's no limit to his opulence. Now, on the day before Janmashtami, the demigods were preparing for his appearance. Yes, Bhumi, the earth, had been greatly aggrieved by the presence of so many unwanted material phalanxes that were a burden to the earth, and so Bhumi had gone before Lord Brahma and told her tale of lamentation, and Lord Brahma was indeed seeing that her condition was impossible. So Lord Brahma agreed. He agreed to speak to her behalf, on her behalf, to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they went along with all the demigods to the ocean of milk. And somehow or other, Lord Brahma had that ability to telepathically connect with the Lord. Although the Lord was far away on the ocean of milk, Lord Brahma could communicate and also receive the communication of the Supreme Lord. The demigods could not hear such a thing. And then the Lord told that soon the demigods should appear in the Yadu dynasty, because soon he himself would appear in the Yadu dynasty. So it is said that Balaram, as the seventh incarnation of the Lord, had already appeared. That is not counting in the Bhagavatam. It is said that Krishna and Balaram are number 19 and 20 amongst the incarnations of the Lord, but that is counting the Shakti Avesh avatars also, the empowered living entities, like the 4 Kumaras, for example, or or others like Buddha. But Balaram then counts as the 7th incarnation of Vishnu, and Krishna as the 8th. And Balaram first entered into the womb of Devaki and expanded himself as Sesha, and Balaram stayed there and arranged for a bed for Krishna to be there, so that Krishna, when he would be there, had a place to rest and everything. So he set up the furniture, and then Krishna could sort of appear and stay in the womb of Devaki, and being comfortable. So all this is before the appearance of the Lord, and so we're thinking also a little bit about before the appearance of the Lord. The demigods were now in anticipation. The demigods were now considering that this would be the end of the demoniac rule of Kamsa, which had so much oppressed the entire universe. Brahmanas had not been able to perform proper sacrifice. The demigods had not been receiving their proper oblations, and therefore had received proper punya from all these rituals. So their stock of punya was depleting. Normally the demigods, they reside in the heavenly planets, and they stock up on punya by receiving oblations that are offered, and the demigods are getting the punya. Sometimes we heard that why are we covering the beads when we chant? Why are we covering our hands when we chant Gayatri? Some said because the demigods will steal the punya. We say, let them steal the punya. We don't want punya. We want the eternal benefit of Krishna. That is our interest. Yeah. Somehow or other, we don't measure the result of our devotional service in terms of benefit. How much benefit am I getting from these activities? How much benefit am I getting from this chanting? How much benefit am I getting from my devotional service? The only benefit that we desire is that Krishna thinks favorably of us, that somehow or other Krishna becomes attracted to our devotional service. But we're not measuring how much benefit somehow or other, we hope, let Krishna notice my existence. Let Krishna then, Krishna who is very merciful, Krishna who is very kind, Krishna who is noticing the smallest devotional service rendered. He's achyuta. Let that Krishna somehow or other develop some appreciation for that devotional service. Because devotional service is always aimed for the pleasure of Krishna. Devotional service is given to us by the Vaishnavas. It is by the mercy of the Vaishnavas that there is devotional service. Otherwise, where would we be? It is by the mercy of the Vaishnavas that now we are here today observing the few days of celebration of Janmashtami. We could not be here if not for the mercy of the Vaishnavas. So that is how devotional service begins. And that devotional service, mukti didati bhakti na karichit, that devotional service is purchasing Krishna. It purchases Krishna. So therefore, yes, we want to purchase Krishna. We want to attract Krishna. That is the objective of devotional service, to somehow or other attract Krishna. It is also said by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta that one meaning of the word Krishna is Krishna means all attractive, we heard. But another meaning of the name Krishna is he who is attracted by devotional service. Yeah. So that's the meaning we are taking now on the eve of Janmashtami. We wish to attract Krishna by our devotional service. Even the observance of Janmashtami is that. It is another form of devotional service. A day of making special endeavor to chant the name, fame, glory, pastimes of Krishna, to somehow or other in that way please Krishna. And if we do so, that then Krishna may manifest in our heart. So Janmashtami is simply for that purpose. In one sense, every day is equally important to Janmashtami. What is the difference if we celebrate the day that Krishna performed his pastime of appearing in this world, of coming through the consciousness, the pure consciousness of Vasudeva to the heart of Devaki? What is the difference in remembering the pastimes of Krishna this day and remembering other pastimes on other days? What's the difference? Every pastime of Krishna is equally transcendental, equally potent, and equally full of mercy. It doesn't matter. We can also remember Krishna in Kurukshetra, and it's equally potent. What is the difference between remembering Janmashtami or remembering any pastimes of Krishna? So there is no difference. All of Krishna's activities are 100% transcendental. But because we are not transcendental, yes, we need to take advantage of such days for rendering special service. There are many things that we are doing for ourselves. For example, I read one article from a professor who had studied temple worship and who said, why is it that before they go into the temple, they ring a bell? Why? Is it that their Lord is asleep? Right? The professor was asking. Wrong, professor, wrong. It's not because the Lord is asleep, it's because whoever goes in the temple is asleep. And we're waking up ourselves as we're ringing the bell. Right? Ding, ding, ding. You're going in the temple. Oh yeah. It's transcendental. In this way, we are preparing. And so now, we're preparing. We're preparing to remember that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He appeared fully dressed with full ornaments and helmet, yellow dhoti and all. He appeared as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan. Everything about him is completely pure. And everything about him is purifying the heart of all of us, every moment. Therefore, the actual essence is to hear about Krishna. It doesn't matter what we hear about Krishna, but to hear about Krishna and to intensify that hearing about Krishna. So, Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. Then we're using these appearance pastimes of the Lord, or all the pastimes related to the Lord that we commemorated on a particular date. We use these dates to simply increase our hearing and chanting. That's all. And so that is our purpose tomorrow, to make offerings to the Lord, to spend time hearing. Some people, they hear about Krishna's pastimes from the Krishna book. We can really begin everywhere and anywhere. One chapter I like in the Krishna book is the 70th chapter, which is called Lord Krishna's Daily Activities. Sukadev Goswami said, as dawn approached, the wives of Lord Madhava, each embraced around the neck by her husband, cursed the crowing roosters. The ladies were disturbed that now they would be separated from him. The bees buzzing caused by the fragrant breeze from the Parijata garden roused the birds from sleep, and when the birds began to sing loudly, they woke Lord Krishna like court poets reciting his glories. Lying in her beloved's arms, Green Vaidarbhi did not like this most auspicious hour, for it meant she would lose his embrace. It's interesting how normally birds in the morning are glorifying the sun. And as soon as it gets light, the birds, they begin to sing, and they sing like the glories of the sun, the glories of the day. But now the birds are really glorifying the real sun, Surya Narayan, because it is Narayan who supplies the unlimited energy to the sun. So now the birds have actually understood. Now they sing the glories of Krishna, and they awoke Krishna like court poets reciting his glories. Krishna, of course, could understand that bird poetry because Krishna speaks all the languages. Right? So To us it may have sounded like chirping, but to Krishna, he definitely understands. Lying in her beloved's arm, Queen Vidarbhi did not like this most auspicious hour, for it meant she would lose his embrace. So Rukmini is the principal queen and the first one, and she represents the all the other queens, and all the queens were unhappy with this beginning of the day and the end of the night, and that now Krishna would get up, because they knew he would get up. Rukmini is the principal queen. It is interesting that Rupa Goswami has written 2 plays. One play is known as the Vidakta Madhava, and the other play is known as the Lalita Madhava. Now, it is said that Rupa Goswami was first going to write one play about all the pastimes of Krishna. And as he was traveling, he came to a place named Satyabhamapur, a place dedicated to Satyabhama. And in that Satyabhamapur, he had a dream. And in that dream, this effulgent lady appeared, and she told him, "Oh, you are going to write one play about the pastimes of Krishna? No. Oh no. No, you should not write one play. You should write 2 plays. One about the pastimes in Vrindavan, one about the pastimes out of Vrindavan." So Rupa Goswami then took it that Satyabhama had appeared and that Satyabhama had ordered him. Alright, so then he writes these 2 plays. In the Vidakta Madhava, we get the Vrindavan pastimes, and we see how Radha and Krishna are both experiencing great separation and are trying to meet in the forest, and it takes some time and difficulty to overcome before that finally happens. And then we're continuing to the Lalita Madhava. So in the beginning of the Lalita Madhava, there is a description where it is still in Vrindavan, but now at this point, Krishna has left Vrindavan. And when Krishna has left in Vrindavan, then all the residents of Vrindavan don't see any point to stay alive. And, and for a long time, Srimati Radharani was battling on the borderline of birth and death, or of life and death, the borderline. And finally, she went over the edge, and Srimati Radharani died. Then, when Srimati Radharani died, that was such a shock that many others died as well. And it's like, that's Lalita Madhava, and you may not have expected that, but suddenly they all die. Then what happens is they all come back as the queens of Krishna in Dwarka. And it is Chandravali who comes back as Rukmini. And Radharani, she comes back as Satyabhama. She comes back as Satyabhama. So Satyabhama, 1 second. Lots of AC on the plane and lots of AC on the Vyasasana. Satyabhama. Satyabhama is the rebellious queen of Krishna. She is the one with the strong character. Oh, Satyabhama. She is not one to be quiet when it's time to speak the truth. Satyabhama speaks out. Satyabhama is younger than Rukmini, and in a sense more beautiful. So that is a little bit, there's always the second, younger queen, that one. And at least you often find that in these narrations. So there is some rivalry there. There is some rivalry. So Rukmini, being the one that is the principal queen, the one who married Krishna first, right? Therefore, she's senior most. There's a whole hierarchy amongst these queens. What you think? That 16,108 queens are all equal? You're in illusion. Forget it. No way. Oh no. Rukmini is the senior most queen. Sometimes Krishna then treats her also respectfully. Sometimes Krishna will speak to her and say, and what would Her Majesty like to say? Even Krishna refers to her with honorific titles and so on. And then Krishna and Satyabhama, it's just the same like in Vrindavan. Once again, it is the same once again. Stolen moments when Rukmini is not around. And whenever Rukmini is around, then Krishna cannot sit alone with Satyabhama. Oh, no question. And then the queen has come. Yes, my queen. Oh, like this. It's interesting how the same ras continues there again. Once again, the same mood of Vrindavan. Yes, Jiva Goswami explains. There Krishna is speaking in Gopal Champu, and Krishna is saying, he is saying that I have concluded that the queens of Dwarka are the expansions, and that the residents of Vrindavan are the originals. He says, because when I'm with the residents of Dwarka, I just remember the residents of Vrindavan. And when I'm with the residents of Vrindavan, I never think of the residents of Dwarka at all. In this way, Krishna has concluded that actually the original forms are the forms of Vrindavan. Yes, just like Krishna himself has expanded himself in the form of Vasudeva Krishna, and that the original form is the form in Vrindavan. That form of Vasudeva Krishna is the expansion of the form of Krishna in Vrindavan. And in this way, we see. But yet, when Krishna expands himself, all Vishnu Tattva is one. It's not that they are two separate forms. All Vishnu Tattva is one. Yes. Therefore, Krishna is known as Avatari. He is known as the origin of all avatars. All the avatars reside within him. And yet he is Govindam Adipurusham. Tamaham Bhajami. The original Adipurush. Or Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Satsidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karanam. He is the cause of all causes. He has no other origin than himself. All other forms, yes, they have their origin in Krishna. Dipachireva hita santramabhyapecha dipayateva vritahena samana dharma yastadrikeva hita vishnu tayor vibhati govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. As one can light from one original candle many other candles. So even Vasudev, Krishna, was lit from Krishna, is Krishna's expansion, now in a different form. Therefore Vrindavan parichaya padam ekam nagachati. Therefore Krishna never sets foot out of Vrindavan. He never goes one step. Padam ekam nagachati, does not go one step, it says, out of Vrindavan. That is the case. So Krishna is like that. Now, still, when he's out of Vrindavan, he's still Krishna. And now let us see